Good morning, everybody. Happy New Year. I hope everyone had a good New Year and holiday. Back to trading, and such an amazing day. We started the year really, really solid and strong. And I had a really nice trading day, and yeah, excited to see how it's going. So Tesla had car delivery numbers yesterday. I mean, or I don't know why they reported that, but apparently they hit the record. It was really, really strong, and it was gapping up 9%. So I traded as a 5-minute open range breakup. It was a little bit actually messy. Hold the VWAP, I went long and I got out, and then I went long again, added more from 1150 all the way up to 1160, and then I added more, popped up to 1164, sold more, and then suddenly a huge drop came from 945 to 950. I added more below the VWAP because I was kind of thinking that must be overreaction, and as from 1144 popped up, and I sold everything around 1150. So that was a thing, but it turned out to be choppy because most of the move happened already in the pre-market. AMD was a really nice trade for me that at the open turned out to be very strong. I didn't catch the 1-minute open range breakup. It did give us a really nice pullback as well, but eventually I decided to take the 5-minute open range breakup, buying on this pullback at 147, selling to 148, and then sold off, coming back up again, and I went long again at 148, sold about 150, and it's going to test the 150 today. Right now it's going to break the 150. So that was these two trades that I had. Yeah, pretty much AMD and Tesla. So pretty solid day for me. And the other positions that I have, so my TNA is bouncing. My average is at 91. I sold some covered calls at 94 for the end of this week. I collected $4,000, but I'm really down on them because IWM is ripping, and I probably my shares are called away by the end of this week, so I make $2 per share on this position, and then plus the premium that I collected, which is not great situation right now. This is the first time in a few months that I want IWM not to go high, but anyways, so that's the position that I have. But I have some TNA on the other position that now is on the other account that is actually now green. So we'll see how it goes. That was my trading day. Pretty solid day. I mean, AMD would have been probably a way better trade I could add in these pullbacks, but I was just done with my day. Brian, how was your day? I know that you traded IMMX at the open, just right at the open.
I jumped into IMMX as it started to break out there, and got stuck in that first halt, and then sold most of it when it came out around $8.40. And then it started to sell off, so I got out of the rest of it around 8. So I was pretty happy with that trade. The other trade I had was Pfizer, and someone in the room was asking, PFE at the open. I really liked the way it was trading at the open. It seemed to me, psychologically, I kind of felt like maybe there was, the whole Omicron news is starting to turn out not as bad as maybe everybody thought. So Pfizer, in terms of the volume and the price, it looked pretty weak. I just liked the way it was trading, and I just thought it was really just setting up for a sell-off. So I was watching it for a short, and as soon as it started selling off through the through Friday's close, or Friday's low, I should say, that's when I took it short. And it just really just melted down there.
And then you took a reversal too, huh?
Yeah, and then I took a bit of a reversal on it. It looked like it found a bottom, and then popped back up through the 9 moving average when the selling was done. Yeah, so those were my two of my better trades. Yeah, for the day.
No, excellent.
And then I tried a little trade on Neo, got stopped out of it, but I did manage to make a few dollars on that one as well.
Yeah, Neo was, I know Thor took a short right at the highs here. As you know, Thor is trading based on the liquidity pools and volume price action analysis. Is different from me. I would have not taken it to the short above the VWAP. But Thor did that. Hopefully, Thor, you can do a recap for us. Thor also has this module for peak capital trading. So if we start next week, if anyone is interested, he's going to have this is the 4-session webinar on how it trades based on that. That's a really, really good package. And I think we have only 4 or 5 spots left for peak capital. If anyone wants to join for this one, yeah, you're welcome to join this one. Other than that, yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's a really solid day. Tesla probably going to continue going up to these highs at 1171 or 1200, 1251 is the high, all-time high. And yeah, pretty good solid day for
Yeah.
me as well. I mean, I like this kind of day that you make one or good trade and you just let it go and don't really struggle too much with the stock. And yeah, today was one of them. This IWM is,
Yeah.
as you know, IWM really lagged into the year. SPY and QQQ were almost 27%. IWM was only 13%. Now it might catching up with that. And other than that, guys, remember we have a market replay free. You don't have to pay for it, and sign up for the email newsletter. So Eamon and Simon are sending you homework on how to trade, because having a tool but not knowing how to use it is really not useful. And Peak Capital will start next week. And yeah, awesome. If you have any question, email me, Andrew at Bearable Traders, and we appreciate the like or subscribe to our channel. And if you have any question, just put it up down there. Brian, anything for you?
No, that's it. This today set up really nicely. There were a lot of opportunities for sure, and each day is different. So today was a good day.
Yeah. For me personally, I really don't like to trade these low float stocks, especially when they're under $10. You see these move up and then boom, move up and then boom. The reason for that is usually there are a couple of big players that they control the price, like in the this $2 million volume, 2 million volume is probably from one or two traders. So it's just so hard. And how do you want to trade that? What is the pattern in there? And I know, people get FOMO on them, but
you definitely have to have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a technique to trade them, and you just have to, control. Take trades where you can control your risk. But when a stock's dropping like 30 or 40 cents in like 10 seconds, it's it's very hard to control your risk at that point. Yeah, so you got to be selective about when you trade them.
Yeah, so Chris mentioned something interesting that, why would you stick that? I think the reason for that is they're tempting from $5 to $10. So they're really tempting when you look at the chart in the past. But when you actually get into the trade and risk management and volatility, it's really, really difficult. And it's just, we are really stay away from, really stay away from, trading them in this community. A couple of, last week, somebody mentioned, emailed me and he said, I'm choosing between Bearable Traders and this community. What do you think? And I said, first of all, you should, before committing to any big investment on joining any course or community, first you give it a try. Plus, it's two different styles. I mean, I personally stay away from them, and most of our community members are staying away from it. It's just, if you really want to trade it, you have to trade it, 100 shares for fun. It's just so hard to make a living out of this mess.
Absolutely.
Anyways, so have a good happy new year, guys, again, everyone. Excited. I'm gonna travel a little bit less this year, so try to get to the projects going on, and I have some personal goal plans. Eat healthier, less drink, less alcohol, less smoking, less caffeine, and try to take care of the body. So
it sounds like a boring life.
Yeah, that sounds like a boring life, but it's going to be a healthy life.
But yes, exactly.
Talk to you soon, guys.